This news is going to shock you. No one expected this from Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal would waive no trade clause for 3 teams, per insider. Bradley's having a terrible season. He's putting up the worst numbers we've ever seen him put up before. Look at his stats the last week. 12 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 1 steal, shooting 44% from the field goal and 75% from the free throw. Compare these numbers to last year's averages: 18.2 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 51% from the field goal and 81% from the free throw. Bradley Beal is getting worse. And if you didn't know it yet, Bradley Beal is also now coming off the bench for the Phoenix Suns. Mike Budenholzer has benched him. Even Devin Booker was surprised by the Suns benching Bradley Beal. In an interview after the Suns beat the 76ers, Booker said, "Something I didn't expect coming, but Brad responded well. Nurk responded well. They didn't let it weigh in the locker room. It was an important and big part of our win tonight." That's the biggest part. It takes a lot of people, a lot of egos to put that to the side and take it for what it is and still perform at a high level. It's a true testament to their professionalism. These were Bradley Beal's stats off the bench: 25 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 67% from the field goal and 100% from the free throw, playing 30 minutes. And even though those are great numbers for Bradley Beal, Bradley does not want to come off the bench. The Suns benching Bradley Beal could have deeper meaning for NBA trade rumors. The most interesting part about Bradley Beal's NBA contract is he has a no trade clause. Basically, if he doesn't want to get traded, he doesn't have to. Listen, if you want to get Beal to waive his no trade clause, making him come off the bench for the first time in this decade seems like one way to do it. Another person tweeted they're trying to see if they can get Beal to waive the no trade clause. The Suns want to trade Bradley Beal right now, and that's why they're making these drastic moves. So soon, will Bradley Beal waive the no trade clause? And if so, who is it going to be for? As for Beal, the no trade looms large. He could have went to Milwaukee before he ended up in Phoenix, but that was turned down. Have heard he would waive no trade for LA, Miami, Denver, but I do believe there are a few others that he could ultimately decide work for him. So it's all up to Bradley Beal now, and the teams that were just listed, I actually see scenarios making it possible. Bradley Beal addressed his Suns trade rumors. I hold the cards. Shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring the channel. Easy Buckets fans, you need to buy your cheap tickets today to going to watch your favorite NBA teams play, because SeatGeek is the best ticket app on the market, and you need to get cheap tickets on SeatGeek now. Download the app on your smartphones or go on the website, link is in the bio, and find your tickets. SeatGeek is also awesome because they have tickets to any kind of event, concerts, music events, any of the sports games, so be sure to get tickets on SeatGeek because they have all the tickets that you are looking for. SeatGeek also wants Easy Buckets fans to get even cheaper prices. Use my code EasyBuckets on SeatGeek and get an extra $20 off your first purchase. Go on the app, go on the website, use my code, your cheap tickets just got cheaper. Beal just had an important interview after beating the Sixers. Coach made his decision. Live with it. It's kind of twofold. I'm a starter in the league. I firmly believe that. No disrespect to anybody, but I'm a starter. Coach made a decision. I'm not going to sit there and argue with him. I'm not going to sit here and be a distraction. You see here, I actually agree with Bradley Beal. He's a starting caliber player. The only problem is he's on the Phoenix Suns playing with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, who are 2 players that of course want the ball in their hands. Of course are 2 all-star starting caliber players. If so, I need to be addressed because I hold the cards. Until I am addressed and somebody says something differently, I'll be a Sun. This statement is absolutely crucial to note because Bradley Beal just seems unhappy. He doesn't want to be a bench player. Simple as that. Head coach says, I feel like we needed to make a change. Throughout a 48-minute game, you got to figure out your best combinations, your best ways to try to have success. They're 2 important players to us, 2 very good players for us. We just felt we needed to make a change. They're pros. I talked to each of them individually. They want what's best for the team. I have a lot of respect for them and appreciate for them. Of course, head coach is going to make a statement like that. Of course, Bradley Beal and Nurk are going to say, of course, whatever's best for the team. But Bradley Beal said in his own personal interview that he believes he's a starter. So I'm telling you, there are going to be some locker room drama slowly coming up soon for the Suns. And that's why I believe right now Bradley Beal is going to be on the trade block. And with the teams mentioned before and a couple of more teams we're going to talk about, the Suns could be moving Bradley Beal by the February 6th deadline. Miami is a popular trade destination for Bradley Beal because Jimmy Butler also is in tremendous trade rumors. This would be the package: Jimmy Butler in exchange for Bradley Beal, a simple 1-for-1. Bradley Beal waives his no trade clause, Jimmy joins the Suns, Bradley Beal rejuvenates his career in Miami. But the Miami Heat actually have no interest in a Bradley Beal trade. The Phoenix Suns are among the teams interested in trading for Butler, but the complication is that the Suns guard Bradley Beal would very likely need to be involved in that deal to make the salary cap math work. The Heat is not interested in acquiring Beal's no trade clause, meaning the Suns will need to find a third team to take Beal, and Beal would also need to approve of being dealt to that team. So it seems like if Miami would get involved, it would be a part of a 3-team trade where they send Jimmy to a place, Bradley Beal to another place, and the Heat get different assets in return of Bradley Beal. Nikola Jokic would love Bradley Beal on the team as well. This would be the trade for Bradley Beal: Michael Porter Jr., Zeke Nagy, Dario Saric, Julian Strawther, a first-round pick and a second-round pick in exchange for Bradley Beal and Mason Plumlee. This would be a huge deal for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers are also a team that's rumored to be wanting Bradley Beal, but if the Lakers want to make this move, it's gonna cost a lot out of their team. The Lakers would have to trade Rui Hachimura, Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabriel Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, and Max Christie, and their first-round pick in 2029 in exchange for Bradley Beal. This will be a huge give up for the Lakers if they want to secure Bradley Beal in this package, but I see this being unrealistic. Even though it was the Miami Heat, the Lakers, and the Denver Nuggets that are the teams that Bradley Beal will waive his no trade clause for, I actually have some more realistic trade scenarios that might be better for Bradley. Bradley Beal to the Magic in exchange for Jonathan Isaac, Cole Anthony, and Wendell Carter Jr. would help the Orlando Magic's playoff push. This wouldn't be a bad spot for Bradley Beal as well. What about this trade with the San Antonio Spurs? Bradley Beal in exchange for Trey Jones, Zach Collins, Devontae Graham, and a bunch of first-round picks for the Phoenix Suns. This would not be a bad idea for the Suns and Bradley. Or this trade, Bradley Beal in exchange for Ben Simmons of the Brooklyn Nets. Ben Simmons could be a perfect player alongside Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, while Bradley Beal can become the star player in Brooklyn. One thing's for sure, Bradley Beal is unhappy in Phoenix now because he's coming off the bench, and if it continues, I expect him to actually waive his no trade clause no matter what. I feel bad for Bradley Beal. After being the main guy in Washington and then getting traded to the Suns, we thought it would actually be good for the Suns in his career, but it seems like it's taken a straight downhill. So let me know your thoughts. Will Bradley Beal get traded, and which team will he get traded to? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and let's start a conversation together. But we just made a video talking about Kevin Durant and the entire Phoenix Suns teams and why they're seriously in trouble right now and why they need to genuinely make moves. You have to check out this video to not miss any of the more deep details about the Suns. But other than that, take it easy, God bless. See you all next time on Easy Buckets. Peace.